Hey guys, it's Julie from PaleOMG, and today I am feeling like a baked good. Not just any baked good. I want banana bread. And sure, there's a million different banana breads out there and they're all kind of the same, but this one is a little different. It's Tahini pistachio banana bread, and I add in some warm spices that bring it all together, and it's the perfect fall treat. So what we're gonna start off with is preheating our oven to 350 degrees, and then I toasted a 1/3 cup of pistachios. All I did was add pistachios to a baking sheet, and I put them in the oven for 6 to 8 minutes until they were toasty and they became fragrant. So good, it makes all the difference. Next, I need a loaf pan. So I'm gonna line this loaf pan with parchment paper and then just spray a little bit of coconut oil spray so I can lift it out easily at the end. Now, let's get our banana bread going, and it's so freaking easy. I love it. Now I have 3 almost brown bananas. This is a perfect way to get rid of any bananas you have gone bad in your house. I'll add these to a bowl, and then I'm gonna mash them all up with a fork. It's so strong, but I am stronger. There we go. Put some muscle into it. Now we got this mashed up banana mixture, and let's add some liquid to this. So, 1/4 cup of maple syrup first. Maple syrup's the best, and it goes so well with bananas. You could also use honey as well. And then we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of tahini. So if you don't have tahini on hand, this is a sesame seed paste, so it's totally nut-free. But if you don't have that on hand, of course you can use almond butter, you can use cashew butter, any nut butter you'd like. So I'll pour this 1/2 cup. Now let's mix this all together. Oh, and I don't want to forget my vanilla extract either. So just a teaspoon, oh, tablespoon, whatever. And then one last thing to our liquid, let's add our eggs. So I have 3 eggs here, crack them directly in there. Now let's add our dry. And this is really a 1 bowl recipe, it's so easy. Now we're gonna add a 1/4 cup and 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. And I'm telling you, my baking is never totally precise. That's why I'm not very good at baking, but it will come out, I promise. Then let's add in 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda. And our spices. You always have to have cinnamon when you have banana bread. So I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon. Then I'm gonna add in a special spice here. I'm gonna add cardamom. So I'm gonna add kind of heaping 1/2 teaspoon and then a pinch of salt. We've gotta break up that sweetness a little bit. Now let's mix this, and then we'll add that to our loaf pan. And you can smell that cardamom in this batter. It smells amazing, and it smells even better when it's in the oven. Now before we pour the batter into the pan, let's chop up some of these pistachios because I wanna add that directly to my batter. There we go. We have little tiny pieces now, just much easier when you bite into that banana bread later. And I'm gonna put about 1/2 of that into the batter and then 1/2 on top. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. Now this is going in the oven for 50 to 60 minutes. Just keep an eye on it at 50. Once it's browned and then the middle is cooked all the way through, you're good to go. Let that cool, and then you can slice into it. Smells so good. The house smells amazing. So this is gonna sit to cool for about 10 minutes until I can pull it out of the pan, and then I'll slice it up. Okay, let's get this out of our pan. Just run a knife along the edges, and this parchment paper makes it so easy. Pull the whole loaf out. Now this serrated knife finally comes in handy. I never use it because I don't really have big pieces of bread around the house, but it helps so much with this banana bread. So let's cut into it. Yes, yes, queen. It looks amazing. So you can see the chunks of banana inside and the pistachio. Oh my gosh. It smells like fall. I love it. So if you want to get this recipe for my tahini pistachio banana bread, go right to PaleOMG.com right this very second. You're gonna love it.